Watch me whip, whip, watch me nae nae.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed for you a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. I will give you guys a little note. I've been feeling under the weather, so that's kind of why I sound like this, and you may start to notice like some dry patches on my skin. I'll get a little more into it when I start the tutorial, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. So today I filmed a video using the Kat Von D Shade of Light eye palette. I just posted one like 2 weeks ago, but I wanted to post another one because that one's a little bit more of like a everyday look, and this is really like intense smoky. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I only used 3 colors in this palette, and it's the this color right here, and then this like orangey brown color, and then I used the black. Oh, and then I used like this white shade over here to highlight my brow bone and what is this thing called? Your inner corner. So, yeah. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do. Tag me in any videos or pictures on Instagram or on Twitter of your looks with the Kat Von D palette. That's how I got inspired. I just went online and started looking up looks, and that's what gave me inspiration for the look I'm wearing. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments or feedback or requests down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Alright, so I start off by priming my face with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I love this primer because it's really moisturizing but also gives a nice sticky base for your foundation. And then I use the Becca Backlight primer on top of that, just in certain parts of my face, just to enhance and get that glowiness that this primer does provide.
I just realized that I wanted to start with my eyes today since I'm doing a black smoky eye. I didn't want to have too much fallout, and the one thing about the Shade and Light eye palette, which is the palette I'm going to be using for the look today, is that it does kind of have a lot of fallout, so hopefully I don't have too much stick to my eyes here. If I do, I'll just wipe it off with a makeup wipe, but I'm going to stop with my face and move on to eyes.
Alright, so I'm going to grab my MAC paint pot. I use the shade Layin' Low. I know a lot of people use Soft Ochre and Painterly, but this is closer to my, the color of my actual lid. So the color I use again is Layin' Low. And then I grab the Mika Cosmetics gel liner and a tiny little concealer brush and pat that on my lid. And then I remember how difficult it is to blend this because it dries and sets so quickly, but I was able to get it blended out well. So here's the main part here. We're using the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I grabbed my Sigma E40, and on my crease I'm using that peach color just to have a color as a transition shade. Now I'm just using my finger to blend out the black gel liner and get that smudged out, and then I actually end up going in with a brush with a different color on it to get that that black blown out enough. So here I just grabbed a brush with no product, and I'm just working this black gel liner into my eye and buffing it out so that way it looks good. I'm just grabbing my a small buffing brush and that orange color from the palette, and I'm using that in my, right beneath my bone, my crease bone, and blending the color out so that way it's blown out and seamlessly, all the colors blend seamlessly. Then I'm grabbing the black in the palette and I'm packing that over the black to intensify the black color because of the blending. We lost, some of the color from the gel liner. Alright, just grabbing another blending brush here and that same color This is just a little bit more a tighter and precise blending brush, so I can get more easily into the crease. Picked up the mirror here because I was getting a little bit better angle of the colors on the eyelid, so I wanted to, you know, make sure that it looked even. And then I grab a flat shader here and do the same thing, go back in with the black eyeshadow and repack that on the lid because I've lost some color with blending it. I grab a blending brush with no product on it and just blend all the colors together. Then I go back into that peach color and take it on my upper crease just to kind of have that gradient effect where it's black to that orangey brown shade and then up. Then I take the white in the palette and use that to highlight my brow bone. Next, I'm going to grab my foundation. I am using the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua foundation. So I'm just going to take that and put it all over my face. This foundation is just a tad too light for me. So I tried to fix it with some bronzer and stuff, but it is just a little bit too light on me. To conceal, I'm using the NYX HD concealers. This was my first time trying them. I do really like them, but honestly, my favorite concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Skin blah blah blah. So I just put that in a triangle form under my eyes and then use my Real Techniques complexion sponge to blend that all out. Next, I'm going back into the eye palette. Oh, actually, I'm lying. I'm using the Kat Von D contour palette just to set my under eye. I use that like middle light shade and then the banana shade. Then to contour, I am grabbing those two shades there, the one on the left and the one in the middle, just to carve out my cheekbones. I wasn't going for a super sharp contour, but sometimes with this brush it ends up happening without intention. But I do love this contour palette, and I really love this brush. I think it's the Morphe M523, maybe? The M523 from Morphe. I love this brush for contouring. So just hollowing out my cheeks, and then I'm going to take that up to my temples and my jawline. Next, I'm grabbing my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just using a sharp contour brush to clean up the contour by packing the powder on right beneath the contour, which is also what's called baking, but I really don't like calling it baking, but that's technically what it is. And then I'm using this duo fiber brush from Real Techniques to get all that powder off. Grabbing my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is like my new mascara obsession. And then I did put on some Salon Perfect 610s for this look. I know you can't really tell, but I am wearing falsies here. I also slapped on some of my trusty Ulta Automatic eyeliner. Now I'm going back into the Shade and Light palette with that black color to smoke out my bottom line. I used like a skinny precision brush just to pat it in, and then I used another brush to smoke it all out to make sure, you know, it was smoked out and matched the top lash line. I'm grabbing my Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian clay blush in the color Exposed, and this angled brush from Morphe to put on my blush. And then I'm grabbing this Charlotte Tilbury highlight that I don't use too often, but I don't know why. It was really expensive and it's beautiful, but that's what I'm using to highlight today. And just to finish off the look, I'm grabbing Dose of Colors Desert Suede. I love this color. It's like kind of like Anastasia Beverly Hills Sepia. It's like a gray brown mauve. I love it. And then I'm finishing off with some MAC Fix Plus. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video.